Oops. So, fire, force, all the ingredients necessary for a wild and out slam sesh. Rock with your girl, Tabitha Shendi Baba, and our guests, Scarlotte Will, tonight on the Gusto Project with our host, Johnathan Andrews. Let's get grooving, people.
I'm Johnathan Andrews and welcome to the Gusto Project. On the panel tonight we have Tabitha Shendi Baba and our special guests from the band Scarlotte Will, Tristan and Brendon.
Not what you know, but who you know. Oh, well, it's on your face and now it's sure. Well, it's in your heart, the fires grow. Oh, well, open your eyes and you will see. Empty grave, take me away from here. Take me away. Your heart belongs to me, and I've gone astray. It's not who you are, or where you're from. But in these parts, my system's slow. Well, these brittle bones, well, you can feel them. Open your eyes and you will see. Love you gave, take me away from here. Take me away. Your heart belongs to me, and I've gone astray. I'm down to giving it all away. I'd say bring to me hell in the light of day. But wait, your words are making me want discretion, 'cause I'm listening. And now I'm walking away. Thought I'd see it to stay. It's never easy to turn you down. And now I'm walking away. You're from below. Filter the fiction, baby. It's the gospel truth, not maybe. Your words are making me wanna heap. You make them easy to believe. So sweet, you're indiscretion. 'Cause I'm listening. Now I'm walking away. Thought I was here to stay. It's never easy to turn you down. And now I'm walking away.
Awesome. Come. Well, okay. That was awesome, guys. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
First question I have to ask you, what does Scarlotte Will mean? Why Scarlotte Will?
Yeah, like, I guess in the beginning, you gotta choose a band name, and that's not like the easiest thing, because people come up with ridiculous stuff. But yeah, it was kind of a personal thing, but yeah, basically Scarlet comes from the color, obviously, and then there's so many like Scarlets with that spelling, so we're like, let's change the spelling, be different. And then originally it was Scarlet Hill, because we had this like, I don't know, I had this image of like a hill, and I like the color scarlet. This is difficult, I don't know how to answer this.
I see you trying.
Okay, so we've got a red will. Is
Will
there
had to come in
nothing
because
from Robin Hood or anything like that, no?
No, there's no cool story behind it. We had to change the name anyway because there were Scarlet Hills,
Oh, okay.
and it was a problem. So we're like, okay, Scarlet Will, and we're sticking to it.
Okay.
I'll think about that next time.
Okay. On the Gusto project tonight, we have two members of the band Scarlotte Will, Tristan and Brendon. Start with you.
All right, so what I really want to know now is the Things Unseen EP. What made you guys do it? Like, all the songs that are in there are amazing, by the way. And with I Am the Messenger, you know, what brought about every song on that EP?
Like, yeah, we kind of had, so we've done the first EP, this is the second one,
Yeah.
and we kind of had these songs, so, you know, they kind of needed to be together, and we didn't have enough songs for a full album, so we said, cool, let's do another EP, 5 songs, keep it short and sweet, because albums can get tedious. But we had these songs, and I guess most of the songs, content-wise, it's very mysterious kind of thing. We're not like blatant or outright or anything. So like a lot of the meanings and the lyrics kind of, they got more than one meaning. They can be interpreted differently, which is kind of like things unseen, you know. It's like, what is it? You don't really know. You don't really know what's coming.
Meaning, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you don't know what's coming tomorrow. You don't know what the future holds. Yeah. Things unseen, you know.
Now on that point, okay, so actually you 4 in the band, okay. Obviously, I'm sure you guys don't always have the same ideas when you talk creative and when you put these songs together. Do you clash, or how does that? What's that internal kitchen like?
Well, basically what we do, we get together and someone has an idea. So Tristan will come in with a guitar riff or something on the piano, and we all add our own influence to it. So we all add our own flavor. So all the music you hear, we don't decide beforehand, it's going to sound like this or like this. We just add and add and add and take away eventually and add again until we have
To have that final product.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there any particular, let's say, idea that you can highlight over the last 2 years that you say you've been together that's been the most powerful creative experience for the group?
Well, yeah, I think the first time we ever jammed, we met Brendon that day, and it was like, hey man, I'm Tristan, and let's jam, you know, and it was perfect. You're always skeptical because it doesn't work with everyone, you know. So we're like, is this gonna work? And we started playing. In the first 10 seconds, it was just like, okay, this is real. You know, you can just feel it.
First 10 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was supposed to play keyboard actually.
Okay.
We hired him because I was like, listen, I need a guitarist and a keyboardist, but mainly keyboard. Rips out the guitar. We're like, okay, you can stay. You can be the guitarist if you want to. You know? But like, I know with Whale Song, the first song we played, we came in, everything was set up. I think I played those first 3 chords on the keys, and that song was written literally right there, no effort. It was just happened, you know. So that's probably one of the most powerful ones. There's many though.
Yeah, amazing. Sabbath?
The Whale song is amazing. I'm still trying to get over it. I love that song. But I'm curious though. You guys are dedicated. You can hear it from the singing, and you can feel it when you guys perform, and through listening to your music. How is it that you guys have day jobs? I'm really curious.
Yes, please. Tell me how.
Well, he's got a really cool job. He's got a good life, actually.
I'm a music teacher by day, so
Okay.
I only work from 2:30 to 5, 6.
Oh, wow.
And then, so I've got the mornings. Got the mornings to rehearse, I've got the nights open, and we just started this new concept. We take some of our best music students and we put them in a band together from the ages of 9 up to 18.
Nice.
Like to give them that vibe, and that's happening on Mondays and Wednesdays, and the rest of the time is music.
He gets to jam all the time.
And the real world for you?
Well, I used to have a real job, and then I just didn't really enjoy it. But now I like just working on my own businesses and side projects, and mainly for the fact that I want to spend time on the music, because there's nothing worse than working and having to do your music as a hobby,
Not being able to focus on it,
Yeah, because then you're consumed by actual work, which you might not even be passionate about, unless you are passionate about your work.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have that, so I was like, cool, I'm not doing this. I need to play music, whatever that means,
Now that brings me to, is it in 2014 that you had a national tour, and you collaborated with a number of other bands?
That's right.
Give us quick highlights from that tour, if you're allowed. If you can.
That was our first tour, so that was a lot of fun. So we had this VW Combi, super old.
With Daisy on it.
It could have been, actually. It could have been like that, but it wasn't. But then we took the seats out. There was the back seat we left in. We took the rest of the seats out. I think there was 11. There were 11 of us? 12 of us.
12, okay.
And
Five
we
bands in total.
packed into
In
that.
there?
Yeah, we packed into that. So like 4 guys on the back seat. Then there's one guy in between every other guy's legs that's on the seat. Then other guys facing.
And the guitar and the drums.
And there's like we had a trailer and stuff. So that was like the first thing. And we were supposed to leave the next morning. And then we just like really felt awesome. We were like, okay, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, let's leave right now. So we got in the bus, left. Not even 40 minutes later, the bus breaks down. I think we were still in Alberton. We're like on the highway. We're like, okay, is this how it's gonna go? So that's many breakdowns. Then
Many
eventually
breakdowns.
we left that one in Kokstad, I think.
How
But yeah.
long did it take us to get to Durban? Like 18 hours or so?
Yeah, how
18
long is
hours.
it to get to Durban usually? Like 7 hours? It took us about
Double.
a good day to get there. That's terrible.
But epic, how long did this tour take, if I may ask?
It was about 2 weeks.
No, 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks.
And we went to Durban and then from there to PE, Jeffries. Some of the guys left and then one of the bands carried on to Cape Town.
Okay.
But yeah, lots of fun, lots of stories that you can ask us later.
Okay.
Well, otherwise we're gonna sit here all day.
Okay, so do you guys ever like disagree like creatively? Like, you know, when you're in your jam session, is there ever that one thing, or like even like personally, because, you know, obviously you guys have now become, you know, close and all of that, you know, so how does it go? Like, do you guys resolve them easy, or like, you know?
To be honest,
I'm
to be
curious about you.
completely honest, like being in bands before this band, like, you learn a lot. There's a lot of growing pains, and you need to grow individually. And to be honest, I don't think it sounds really lame actually, but I don't think we've never fought, we've never disagreed. It's kind of like we walked into the room on that first day, and everyone was on the same wavelength, the same goals, the same everything. I mean, like, look, this is about the music. It's not about yourself. It's not about if you actually don't like the riff or whatever. Obviously, there's stuff you're not gonna like, but then it's more constructive than actually like destructive, you know?
Okay.
Because it will just be like, cool, that's not working. Yeah, I know it's not working. Cool, let's try something else. It's not like this thing where it's like, you're wrong, fighting, which has happened before. That stuff does happen. But with us, we're really lucky to have found the people that just, I think it's right. You know, it's just right. There's no negative vibes. It's awesome, actually.
Now-
Well, maybe like let's do an interview in 2 years and then we'll.
Yeah, we
Maybe
should.
it's still coming.
Yeah. Now tell me, okay, so you have this nice artistic collaboration between the four of you. We've listened to 2 of your songs. Does your band have a specific voice or message that it tries to get out to your target audience, or is this case by case, song by song?
Yeah, definitely. There's no. I do most of the lyrical. I do all the lyrics, but I don't have a specific message or anything. It's kind of just comes. You know, when we do a song, it's like the music's there first. The music comes to us. Cool, we'll do the music, and then after that, the music will write the song for you. Like it's there. It's already there. We're the vessels being used to write that song. It already exists. So you can't fight it or I'm sure you can have a certain message, but I'm not like, I literally just go on what I feel in that moment. And that's what the song needs to be about. Because then it's just the most honest thing, you know?
Nice.
So whatever comes out, you know, it's a lot of it's personal stuff for me, but then it's not like, yeah, it's not really, it doesn't encompass certain things.
Things that'll get you into trouble.
Maybe.
Wow, such passion, guys. That's amazing.
Now, your last question, Tabitha, because I've got a strong one too. Maybe touch on Oppie Koppie?
Okay, you guys are you guys performing this year?
Yeah.
They're gonna have so much fun. I wish I was going. But all right, so tell us about your plan. Like, what are you guys planning to showcase at Oppie?
Oof. Well, Eugene, our bassist, is busy with some cool visuals.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, I think the show is just going to be powerful. very, very cool. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Tell
we-
us
so
more.
excited.
Well,
I don't want to give away
You
too
look
much.
so
Come and
excited
check
right
the
now.
show. Yeah.
no, check, like, we've moved on from being the band that plays your 10 songs or whatever. So we can't make it, kind of try and make it just interesting and great to watch and great to listen to, So like, people know your songs, like that's cool, and they're there to see them. But like, do something interesting, like put some jams in between. If you can, like, it's not always possible, but it's always nice to get other guys from other bands and friends and stuff too. We're not doing that, but I wish we were though. But then there's like, in one of the songs we might do. I'm sure you guys know of the genre drum and bass.
Yeah.
We're not a drum and bass band, but there'll be a little bit of a drum and bass
Nice.
thing in one of the songs,
Nice.
just for the people to, shake their booties a
It's
bit.
gonna be so much fun.
So we'll see.
Goodies.
We'll see.
Now-
Just
now-
try and make it interesting.
Nice.
Okay, now apart from Oppie Koppie, which is around the corner, what major is waiting for Scarlotte Will?
Take on the world.
Well,
I don't know. No, like I think after Oppie Koppie we're gonna take a bit of a break, but creative break, so we can sit and write. We have so much material, and the last year has been pretty crazy. And then you blink and it's a year later, and you're like, oh, we haven't actually written anything new, So what we really want to focus on in the next 6 to 8 months is just produce a really solid full-length album, and have as many collaborations on there as possible, different people featuring different instruments, not making this a huge production or whatever, but essentially doing that, but then also just making it a big one so that next year we can launch and then do it all again.
Nice.
As you were talking, actually, I have a last question for the music teacher.
Yeah.
Have you found that your involvement in the band or a member of the band, is it inspiring the people that you teach, or how do they perceive you? Is this
No, definitely.
rock star now their teacher?
Yeah, definitely. Like some of my students and their parents can watch our shows as well every now and then, and with the also teaching every now and then. I'll teach them a Scarlotte Will song or a song from one of my other bands, and they love it. Like they want to be.
Indoctrinate them. Okay, yes, well, why
And
not?
also teach them good music
yeah.
on the way. Yeah.
Interesting, wonderful. Guys, best of luck. Thank you. It was great having you.
Just on Oppie Koppie.
Yes. Back to Oppie Koppie.
Do tell.
No, we're excited. We're excited.
Do tell.
Okay, so just quickly on that, we're doing. It's called a compilation CD, so a compilation, and there's all our buddies. So it's us, Sheldon Penn and the Blue Veins, Pollinator, Hellcats, Straight Jackal,
The Dandies.
and the Dandies.
Okay.
So we made this compilation CD of all those bands, singles that we're going to be giving out at Oppie Koppie, which you can only get from us. So we're not selling it. It's like just a special little thing.
Over there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we've been working on that. We got our friend Gus Gravenstein down in Cape Town to do the artwork, and the whole reason for that thing is we just believe in being a family and a community of musicians. Because a lot of people think it's like sports, and that you're competing, which I guess essentially maybe you are, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you can get so much more done with your buddies and your
Collaborating,
friends.
yes.
So all these guys are playing Oppie Koppie as well. So we took the opportunity to say, cool, listen, hey everybody, these are the cool bands. You might not have heard about them, but these are the cool bands. And if you get to know them, they can be your friends as well.
And there was compilation.
Compilation. It's called the Fail Goed Compilation.
Well, good compilation.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
the dirty
Yeah.
collaboration.
Well, dirty because of the dust at Oppie Koppie.
Well, of course. Well, guys, thank you very much. Best of luck. And that wraps it for the Gusto project. Good night.